All right, I'm gonna rant. Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first of Nizasu's VR Rants. Today, we're going to be talking about the Meta Quest 2, formerly known as the Oculus Quest 2, and how terrible it is as a headset. All right, so to preface all of this, I have about 2,500 hours within VR. 1,000 of those hours spent on the Quest 2 through virtual desktop on PC VR. Okay, this is coming from pure PC VR standpoint, not discussing any of the benefits of standalone VR and any of that nonsense, because I didn't get VR to be standalone. Are you kidding me, dude? No, get out of here. Okay. First off, technical specifications for the Quest 2. I mean, they're pretty decent, right? You know, you got a higher resolution than the index per eye because, you know, it's a newer headset. And it can support up to 144 hertz refresh rate. But here's the kicker with that. You can't get 144 hertz refresh rate through Steam VR. You have to use Sidequest in order to do that. Wow. I have to download an additional application just to get my full technical specifications on my headset to work on PC VR? That's cringe, dude. Like, why? Not only that, guess what? In order to even be able to have PC VR available for the Quest 2, you have to download the Oculus app on the desktop through Meta and connect your Meta account to that application because it's all tied to your Meta account. Not only that, guess what? It's all tied through your headset, so Meta knows everything you're doing on your headset and on your computer. Huh. Wacky. Okay. Like, why, dude? Like, why do I have to buy this? I have to buy this piece of plastic and metal and strap it to my face. I have to log in through my Meta account. I have to not only log it through my Meta account, I have to connect it either by cable or AirLink or virtual desktop to my computer. Even if you're connecting it through virtual desktop to your computer, you still have to connect it to the Oculus app to begin with in order for it to even register that that's a headset on your computer. So that kind of removes the point of trying to bypass it. So that's pretty stupid, right? Like, what? Okay. So not only do I have to download one application, maybe two, you know, just to get on VR, just to get on PC VR. This is in addition to Steam VR, which is required for playing any Steam apps through VR anyway, which is basically the only platform to play PC VR applications is through Steam, which makes sense because they just have everything. It's Steam. And you're not getting any benefit from using the Oculus app other than maybe buying Oculus things through it. Why would you buy anything through the Oculus app itself? Because that just makes it the standalone version of the game. Question mark? I'll be honest, I don't really know. I've never tried it. I've never spent money on my Meta 2 or my Meta Quest 2 marketplace other than buying virtual desktop because I didn't buy VR to be standalone. Did I buy one application back in like the first week of having a VR headset for standalone? Yeah, sure, I bought Warhammer 40k Battle Sister. That was to get my toes wet, right? Like that's an application where, all right, this is something I'm vaguely interested in. I'll buy it, I'll play it for, you know, the 3-hour runtime. And then if I want to continue playing VR, there's other options. I can finagle a way to connect it to my computer. So 1,000 of my hours was spent in VR chat, specifically through virtual desktop. And not only do you have to have Steam VR open, you have to have the Oculus app open. Well, installed on your computer for it to register that, hey, yes, this is your headset. And it opens by itself, so it has to be open while you're in your Oculus on PC VR. And if you want to get all your technical specifications out of your headset, you got to use Sidequest. Even then, you have to make a developer account on your Meta account in order to make that happen. Which, for the video, I said fuck that. I'm not doing that. And if you're going the route of fully wireless, you either do Airlink, which has, from my experiences, very poor latency issues, even with good Wi-Fi and your computer hooked up through Ethernet. Very poor latency issues through Airlink. Or you go through Virtual Desktop, which you have to pay $25 for a $20 program. Yes, $25 for a $20 program. On every other platform, Virtual Desktop is $20. On the Meta storefront, it is $25. I have given people money to buy Virtual Desktop so that they could have PC VR. It's a workaround, it's a way to do it, but is it the best way to get into PC VR? No, fuck no, dude. Like, you just save up an extra $300 and get a HP Reverb G2, or buy a used Rift S and get into VR that way. Like, there are other options. You don't have to go out to Best Buy or Amazon and buy the Quest 2 because, it's a VR headset. It's like the only notable VR headset that's mass market. There are other options. And there are much simpler options because all you have to do is plug it in. Literally, that's all you have to do. Plug in your headset, turn it on. Sure, there are maybe like cameras and other things you need to set up to be able to track your device because it's outside in and not inside out. Other than that, it's like 2 minutes to set it all up. You literally just put it on your whatever your tracking thing is on a table, on something high up, and you literally just plug in your headset and press the button and you're in Steam VR. You don't have to wait 20 minutes to install an application for Oculus. Log into said application and have to pair it with your headset. No, you don't have to do any of that shit if you're buying a standalone PC VR headset. Because, I don't know, they built it with some sense of normalcy in it. Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to do all this back-ass weird way to connect my headset to my computer? Maybe I'm just cynical. Maybe the 1,000 extra hours I put into VR on my index has made me jaded and made me, fuck Meta. Meta's evil. Like, okay, sure, it's a good headset in its purely technical specifications, and if you want to use it standalone, great, it's a great tool. But a lot of people that buy the Quest 2 don't know that there are other options. Don't inform themselves that, hey, these are the steps that you need to take if you're going to do PC VR. And that doesn't cover the fact that, maybe they don't have a computer that's beefy enough to play PC VR, which that could be a factor as well. I don't know. It's just, why? Why do this to yourself? If you're going to be in the world of PC VR, why? Why would you do this to yourself? You can save so much stress by just saving an extra $300 and getting an HP Reverb G2. Why? Oh, I know why. It's because people who buy Quest 2s are either A, children, so they don't actually buy them. Their parents buy them for them as a babysitting tool because they can't be bothered to actually, see what their kids are doing online, or don't have the time, or just too busy to care. That's part of it. Or people just don't know. People are ill-informed and unable to have the critical thinking skills to do the research on what they actually want, the features that they need, and the use case scenarios of each device out there. Do your research. That's all I ask. Do your research before you buy a headset for VR. If you're primarily going to be PC VR or not. If you're going to use standalone, you're going to get a lot of shit. Okay, let's just put that out there. There's going to be a lot of people in VR chat who are going to give you a lot of shit for being standalone. You just got to take it with a grain of salt. Don't get upset. Just be like, yeah, okay, and then flex on people with your fingers. Cool, you got awesome finger tracking on standalone. I wish I had that. I don't. I have controller-based finger tracking on my index. But I don't have to download 5 other applications in order to get it running. I literally just put my base stations up, plug in my headset, and turn on the controllers. That's it. That's all I have to do. I don't know. VR is such a wacky space. Everybody's just in their own headcanon, doing off things. Yeah, anyways, enjoy this footage of me installing the Oculus app, because guess what? You have to install the Oculus app in order to get it to work. Only took 19 minutes of my time to install one application. That's crazy. That's nuts, dude. Like, why? Seriously, Meta, you can... I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care anymore, I guess. Okay, I care. I'm here. I'm talking. I'm ranting about it. You think I use my Quest 2 anymore? No, of course not. Of course not. I used it literally 2 times standalone. When I bought it the first time. And when I was visiting my parents like 2 weeks ago. That's literally it. That's the only times I've ever used it standalone. Every other time it's been virtual desktop, PC VR for 1,000 hours before I buy an index and full body. Oh, and that's another thing. Full body solutions. If you want to get full body tracking for Quest, it's going to be super scuffed. There are solutions out there. All OSC based. Sure, they're okay, right? It's a way to get full body while you're standalone, but it's trash, dude. Like, I see people like half glitching all the time. Admittedly, I have issues with my base station tracked Vive trackers, right? Because I'm crazy. I have 8 of them. No one should have 8 of them, but I'm crazy. I admit that. Okay. But if I'm just doing normal full body with just 3, I have no issues. Because it's IR, laser, lighthouse based. It's not camera based. It's not some janky Kinect based. It's not some other random way that's connected. It's not Wi-Fi based. Okay, Wi-Fi full body is trash. Okay, that's a discussion for another day. And just do your research. People, just do your research. Don't be a sheeple. Don't go out and just buy this headset because it's A, $300 and B, it's available. Like, can you look and see what you actually want out of a headset before you buy it? Please do your research. That's all I'm asking. If it's literally the best option for your use case scenario, awesome. Good on you for actually considering what you're going to use it for. But if you just buy it to buy it and don't know what you're going to do with it and don't know the possibilities of what's out there, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're not getting the things that you actually want out of your headset. Yeah, I guess with that, I'm fucking done. I don't know what else to say. I will catch you guys in the next rant. VR rants with Nizasu. Wow. Also, to my friends out there, yeah, I spend a lot of time in VR. It is a problem. I need help. Please help. Help me. Okay, never mind. I'll talk to you all later.